Guess who's back, baby? That's right, your boy, the one and only Mykell Matthew, aka Mykell the PG to most. But I am here to bring you everything that you need. It's a lot that's been going on since I've been gone, so I have to talk to you about it today. Here with your favorite personality on your favorite show. I need y'all to start saying it with me because these are the breaks. These are the breaks. These are the breaks. You know what it is. Thank you for joining me on my return here with the breaks as we have a lot to talk about, like I said. So we got to talk about it. It is February 1st. It's beautiful, beautiful Thursday. It's raining in Southern California. Tony, you lied to us. You said it never rains. It clearly does, and it's going crazy outside. But it is some crazy, great things going on in the NFL world. You know I'm here to talk about everything that you need to know. Super Bowl is ready. Next week is going to be going crazy. I'm going to be in Vegas to give you all of the content, media day, everything you need from my Kansas City Chiefs, who are back. Remember in December where I told you, don't worry, that they were the scariest team in the AFC because if the offense was able to figure it out, it was going to be doomsday for the Ravens, for the Bills, and everybody else. The Chiefs did exactly that. They figured it out offensively, took care of business. Now they're back in their third Super Bowl in 4 years, looking to pick up Patrick Mahomes' third Super Bowl victory against a team that he won his first ever Super Bowl against, the 49ers, San Francisco 49ers, playing some good football. Hey, they are like magicians right now. They're figuring out ways to win. Trailing to Green Bay when it looked like they were going to lose, they found a way to make it happen. Down 24-7 to the Detroit Lions. They found a way to come back and make it happen. But it's going to be a great game. Mike Shanahan going up against, of course, the great Andy Reid. It's going to be a great football game, and I love to see this matchup. I call it the Alex Smith Bowl, the Joe Montana Bowl. Two quarterbacks that played for the Chiefs and Niners. These two teams, it's like I've been expecting this matchup before. But now they finally make it here, and the Chiefs are looking to make history. Patrick Mahomes, I'm going to say it right now, damn it. I love Tom Brady. Tom Brady had 7 Super Bowl wins. He was that guy. But if Patrick Mahomes can pick up this Super Bowl, he is clearly on his way to become the greatest quarterback of all time. The guy has every talent, and he just always finds ways to win. And I hope that is dead. I hope that is done. We need to stop comparing any of these modern quarterbacks with him. He's kind of like LeBron James is in his career right now. You can't compare LeBron to any of the guys that are playing today because he's chasing ghosts. He's chasing the ghosts of Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Kobe, Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's the same thing for Patrick Mahomes. He is chasing the ghost of Tom Brady, trying to be the greatest quarterback of all time. So I know that Joe Burrow is Joe Cool number 2, but he's not Patrick Mahomes. I know that Josh Allen is amazing, but he's not Patrick Mahomes. Boom. I know that Lamar Jackson is going to get his second MVP, which is going to tie him, but you know what I'm going to say. He's not Patrick Mahomes. It's all about winning and making it to Super Bowls, and he's doing exactly that. Of course, next week, I'm going to break down more of this matchup because it's going to be closer to game day. So special. It's going to be in Las Vegas. I hope I don't get lost out there having too much fun, but I'm there to take care of business, to give you all what you need with interviews with some of your favorite players from these two teams. And I'm going to say it right now. I think that these two fan bases have become two of the most hated. People hate the Chiefs because they're like the new Patriots, and I always say They are the new Lakers of the NFL. They have the star guys. They have the team that's always winning, that everybody is starting to send their hate towards the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we already know how the Niners are. Niners, bang, bang, Niner gang. People hate on them. And it's because they talk so reckless. If you're not a Twitter guy or gal, you need to go on Twitter and see the back and forth. It is so much fun, the banter. But you see the hate. There's all this talk about conspiracies and things like that. Damn it, it comes down to your team going out and playing good football, winning games. And for the Ravens, for the Lions, you didn't do it. But I'm going to have more about those two teams. But, hey, also today here in L.A. is going to be a big-time moment because the Chargers have a brand new football coach. He just come off of winning a national championship with the University of Michigan. That's right. We all know Jim Harbaugh is going to be the new coach of the Chargers, a team that is trying to be the Kansas City Chiefs, to defeat the team that is in their way of making it to the playoffs every year. So it's going to be fun to hear what he has to talk about. I know that he's ready to go. He's been having this itch to get back to the NFL. He was able to take the Niners to the Super Bowl where they came up short. So now his job is going to be, can he take the Chargers to that next level? Because they have all the talent you need. They have the quarterback in Justin Herbert. They have the running back if they can bring back Elkler. They have, you know, the weapons out wide at receiver that if they can develop can be nice pieces. They're going to have an earlier draft pick this year to build a team. With them, it's never about the talent. It's just about coming up short. And we see that when you have the Brandon Staley coaching book, that some nonsense can happen. We saw it with Detroit. So hopefully Jim Harbaugh is that guy that can gather this team up and get them exactly where they need to be. Because the Rams have a Super Bowl under their belt in Los Angeles. And when we all thought, including myself, writing articles that they should tank for Caleb Williams, the Rams find a way to make it to the playoffs. But the Chargers, with the talent they had, people even picked them to defeat the Chiefs and win the AFC West, and they didn't even make the playoffs. They came up short. Hell, they were last place in the AFC West. Can happen. So Jim Harbaugh's here to save the day. And it's going to be a lot of pressure on him because it's the LA market, because of the talent. Everybody expects greatness from this team. And it's very, very tough when you have that super team in Kansas City in front of you. But there's no excuses. When you get a quarterback in this league that's as talented as Justin Herbert, you should be in the playoffs year in and year out. Of course, injuries and things like that happens. We see the Bengals, they missed the playoffs because of no Joe Burrow. But if Joe Burrow was playing, damn it, the Bengals are going to be in the playoffs. So Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh, and this team has to find a way to make sure that they are going to solidify themselves as a constant, every year, consistent playoff team, because this is Los Angeles, baby. If you're not winning games, fans aren't coming to the games, fans aren't rooting for you. We've seen what the Clippers been like for years, but now with the Clippers playing so well, damn it, I have friends I never knew that were Clipper fans coming out as Clipper fans. So it's on you, Chargers, to start to win, to start to play good football. If not, damn it, send them back to San Diego or maybe beyond, because we don't support losers in the best city in the world, Los Angeles, California. But you know, I can't stay on football. I'm going to have more for that for you next week. But I want to give you a little bit of break it or leave it. Give you a little touch of NBA before we give it to you more after the break. But we're going to discuss this after the break. Break it or leave it. Do we need the new rules to emphasize defense in the NBA? Do we like the big-time scoring games? Do we love it or do we hate it? I'm a little bit in the middle, but I got more for you while we discuss this topic after the break.
Hey everyone, I'm Mykell with the LA Sparks, and you are watching Infinity Television.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mykell, and you're watching Infanity Television. Boom.
Shout out Infanity Television. This is Juju Watkins. See y'all.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your break, because you are now back here with me, Mykell Matthew, with The Breaks. And you know, I left you guys talking about my break it or leave it topic when it comes to the NBA. And once again, do we need new rules to emphasize defense in the NBA? And damn it, I think it is time. Of course, we all love seeing guys score 50, 60, hell, even 70 points like we saw Luka do, like we saw Embiid do. We saw Devin Booker give you 60. But damn it, as a basketball purist and a fan of the game, it is great to see defense. You know what makes the NBA playoffs so great? It's because you actually get to see some defense. Guys have to work for everything that they get. They have to go out there and play their best game to get these buckets, to score. But to see this during the regular season, it just looks very silly. You see guys, there's so many videos out there. You see Luka walking to the basket, getting layups. You see the worst fouls being called on guys barely being tapped. And I think that it's taken away the older fans of the game, because basketball is not just about can you put the ball in the hoop. You had guys who made careers, became Hall of Famers on getting stops, getting rebounds, shutting guys down, because that's what they did. Why the hell you think a guy like Scottie Pippen was so great that he was? He had Michael Jordan that can go get the buckets, play defense, but he also was a guy that can shut you down. Michael Jordan, hell, was a defensive player of the year. He was a guy that can shut you down. Kobe, as great as he was offensively, he was a 12-time all-defensive guy, 9 times all-first team when it came to defense. And defense is something that is needed, especially when you look at the history of the game. So I hear a lot of people say Steph Curry should be in the GOAT discussion. He should be that. And I always disagree with them, and they hate me on Twitter because of it, because I say, hey, he doesn't play any defense. He has never been a great defender. And when you look at some of the greatest players all time, they got buckets, they assisted, but they also played defense that you couldn't just go out there and manhandle them and destroy them and attack them. And it's very important. So I want to know what you guys think. Should we break it or leave it? Do we like these high-scoring games and guys scoring 70, 60 points with ease? Or do we want the game to get to where teams are averaging more around 108, 112 points, where you get to really see the best of basketball on the offensive side and the defensive side? Because I am going with the latter. But we got to keep it here. We got to keep talking this NBA, because the season is going and there's a lot of great things going on. But not here when it comes to Tinseltown. Not here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Boom.
The Lakers are a mess. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do to fix them. Everybody's expecting a trade like last season where they can pick up some pieces. I hear they're talking about Murray from Atlanta. That's not going to move the needle. That's not going to get them back to the Western Conference Finals.
Busted.
Laker fans, I'm sorry. I'm one of you. But just know last season was a fluke. Things fell so perfectly in place for the Lakers. They played Memphis, who was going through a lot, defeated them. They played the Warriors. We see what the Warriors are this year, and they were able to smack them up. But when it came to real competition, they were swept, and it was super easy. That's more of what this Laker team is, because I say it all the time. I say it online. I say it to you in person. I say it on shows, interviews, wherever, that you can't win a championship being led by a 39-year-old superstar. I know that LeBron James is great. I know he's going to go down as one of the greatest players of all time. But at 39, he can't do enough on both sides of the floor to help you win. And a lot of you LeBron stands out there come at me, 25, 8, and 8. It doesn't matter when you aren't winning games. At the end of the day, LeBron James is playing with a top 10 player in the league in Anthony Davis, and they're not figuring out ways to win, and it's looking really ugly.
Defeated.
Is it Darvin Ham? I always look at the players. I believe as great as Phil Jackson was, he won because he had great players. So if your players play, you make your coach look good. The Lakers aren't making their coach look good. Austin Reeves, I said it before, I thought he was a B-U-M bum, and he's exactly that. He doesn't play a lick of defense, and because people aren't falling for all of these fakes and foul baiting, he looks like a normal player. The Lakers, I don't know what their system is, and I'm going to say it right now, damn it. I'm going to say the unthinkable. At the end of the year, or hell, if you can do it at the trade deadline, even though I don't see it, it is time to move on from LeBron James. It is time for the Lakers to not go into a rebuild, but a restart. You have Anthony Davis. If you can move off of LeBron, trade some pieces, bring in some younger stars, yes, you won't be great right away, but they won't be great right away with LeBron because you have the Clippers, you have the Nuggets, you see the Timberwolves are coming. OKC is playing good basketball. The Phoenix Suns look like they're fixing it out. Why not move off LeBron now and say, hey, we probably won't make the playoffs this year, but let's get a higher draft pick. Let's put some pieces around AD so that we can have this team and try to move towards finding that next superstar that can join the Lakers. So they have to figure it out, but to take you from one major market to another, shout out to the New York Knicks, man. They're on like a 7 or 8 game winning streak. They're playing good basketball. They played today against the Pacers. Let's see if they can keep it going, but they figured it out. They got better by subtraction. Addition by subtraction. They got rid of R.J. Barrett, a guy clearly who wanted more shot attempts, who needed the ball more. You go get OG, and now their team is meshing. Jalen Bronson is a guy that should be in everybody's top 5 MVP ballot because the guy is playing basketball so great for a little guy. Looking like Allen Iverson did with the Philadelphia 76ers. They are climbing up the standings in the East, so let's see if they can keep it going. But you got to give a shout out to Tibbs and what they are doing because they're a team. If they could somehow get one more superstar next to the pieces they have, I guarantee you that the Knicks can be back in the NBA Finals for the first time since the end of the 90s. So let's see if that's going to happen. And I don't know what you guys feel about it, hate it or love it, but the 65 games have to be played to be awarded to get All-NBA, to be MVP. I love it, damn it. We need to have it because as a consumer, a fan, as well as a journalist and reporter, I was tired of players just sitting out, finding any reason why they shouldn't be playing. We need it. It sucks that guys get hurt and things happen.
Bye-bye.
But, hey, you have to be on the court to be acknowledged as one of the better players in the year. If you only playing 50, 55 games, it's not enough. You're not proving enough on a daily basis. Guys like Jordan was playing all day, every day, and damn it, you need to do the same. But I just had to get that off my chest. I had to let you know, guys need to play just like I need to be here to give you all of these facts and greatness every time. But hey, I got more for you after this break. I'm going to tell you who should be in Heartbreak Hotel or who's in it right now before we, once we get to this break. I need a break, you need a break, but once you break out with me, I'm going to tell you who's a part of Heartbreak Hotel right now. Hey, I'll catch you guys in a few.
Hey everyone, I'm Mykell with the LA Sparks, and you are watching Infinity Television.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mykell, and you're watching Infanity Television. Boom.
Shout out Infanity Television. This is Juju Watkins. See y'all.
Welcome back. Once again, thank you for joining me. I need the love, you need the love, and I'm here to bring it to you. But I got to tell you about some people whose hearts has been broken, and they're going to come with me inside of this hotel called Heartbreak Hotel, and it's going to be 2 fan groups, the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. I'm going to start with the Raven fans because they're all over Twitter, all over social media. Conspiracy this, conspiracy that. They're showing posts of missed calls and things like that. Your team was a disappointment. And everybody who expected them to win were once again let down by their team. And there's nobody you can blame more than your team itself. Okay. Lamar Jackson didn't do enough. For a guy who's going to win another MVP, he didn't perform the way that he was supposed to. Hell, the Chiefs only scored 17 points, and you only scored 10 points. You can't blame anybody else but your team, but your quarterback, but your offense. So I can see why you belong in Heartbreak Hotel. And then the other team, the Detroit Lions, up 24-7 at half, where it looked like, damn it, they're going to run to the Super Bowl, make it to the Super Bowl for the first time ever. For one of the teams who started in the NFL to have never made it to the Super Bowl, you had this perfect chance and you squandered it. You let it all go. Fumbles, drop passes, terrible coaching. Dan Campbell, kick field goals. Field goals are points. Field goals help you win games. You kick 2 field goals, damn it, you are playing in the biggest game in sports in the Super Bowl next week. But because you did it, now you're going to be watching like the rest of us. So you deserve a spot in Heartbreak Hotel. And I have to keep it in that realm because there are some people that are breaking all the rules, and it's a lot of you out there who are breaking all of the rules. And the rules that you are breaking, why are you guys hating on Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift? Why are we hating on Love? These 2 clearly are lovebirds. It's not her fault she's one of the biggest artists of all time. It's not her fault that her boyfriend has to be possibly the greatest tight end to ever play football. She wants to show love. Okay. She wants to show support. And I know the NFL is showing her on camera. The last game, it was only like 44 seconds, a minute of showing her. But she is Taylor Swift. Do you understand? When Eminem was at Detroit games, they showed you Eminem. Whenever celebrity comes to the Laker games, Clipper games, best believe they show them love on TV. You don't want to be in the building because they're spotlighting every celebrity that's in the game. And this is Taylor Swift. Her numbers are crazy. She's a billionaire. She's going to be shown. Of course, it's great for the league because now her fans can come and watch. So why are you guys hating? Why are you breaking the rules? We got to show love because love is great, and to show the love of these 2 is great for not only the NFL, not only for Taylor Swift, not only for Travis Kelce, but it's good for the world because we need more of it. So all you haters, Twitterland, Instagram, just out there being bitter, stop breaking the rules and support their love and just enjoy the game, man. But it's that time. My favorite time of every show. It's time for you to break out with yours truly, Mykell himself. And we know today, February 1st, brand new month. We get through January very fast, and it is Black History Month, and you know it's a month that I'm going to have to show out, and it's going to be a lot of love being spread, a lot of learning that you can do with Black History Month. And I'm going to spotlight a guy. He's actually on my T-shirt. Tupac Shakur, one of the greatest artists, hip-hop artists of all time, a poet, a guy who left us with so many classics. Some say he was prophetic with the way that he was rapping, with the things that he was talking about. But he's a guy that is so crazy that he passed away so many years ago and still gets so much love. But his art is just so beautiful. He was so talented, making songs like Dear Mama, Keep Your Head Up, and, of course, all of the music that he made. He's a guy that for you youth out there, if you haven't gotten into Tupac Shakur, go and listen to some Tupac Shakur, some great music, great storytelling, great lyricism. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. If you're a big hip-hop fan, which is the #1 genre in the world, it seems like today, go and show love to one of the greats to make it as great as it is. But just to keep you in the realm of Black History Month, shout out to Tupac Shakur, rest in peace, we got to show love to some black billionaires of America. And I'm just going to give you a list. We got Robert F. Smith, $8 billion. David Stewart, $6 billion. Jay-Z, $2.5 billion he's worth. Oprah Winfrey, $2.5 as well. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, Mr. Air Jordan with the sneakers, worth $2 billion. Rihanna, $1.4 billion. You got Alex Karp, is worth $1.3 billion. Tiger Woods, $1.1 billion. And then, of course, the one and only LeBron James, King James, is worth $1 billion. These are black Americans who found a way to make things happen. We know how tough this country has been on blacks, African Americans, however you want to call us. But these people found a way to go and get their bag and get money, and they're doing a lot of great things for the community and for the people. So shout out to them. Next week, next Thursday, it's going to be, hey, more greatness when it comes to us black folks. Kobe Bryant, he's finally getting his statue unveiled there at the Crypto.com arena. I know it's going to be crazy for about a week or more over there at Crypto, because so many people are going to want to take pictures. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to try to make it over there to be there for the unveiling, because Kobe's one of my favorite athletes of all time. The greatest Laker of all time, one of the top 5 greatest NBA players, and it's about time he receives his statue. And before we go out of here, I know I talk about love, so I want to spread it. Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, they got some beef going on. I don't know what the hell is going on, but ladies, it's Black History Month. We don't got time for that. We need you guys to figure it out. Show some love, ladies, because hip-hop needs love right now. So, hey, I thank you guys for joining me this week. You know I will be back with you next week for more. The Super Bowl is coming. Clippers are playing well. Will the Lakers figure it out? It's a lot. WNBA, you got moves. People are willing to deal, and shout out to the Sparks trying to get themselves ready for this season as they restart. But I thank you for joining me. I'll catch you guys next week. You know what it is. These are the breaks.